Okay, next video is also on chapter 3. It's the power management. Power management has become a big concern not only for money wattage using, but it's for personal computers and for business. Uh, Computers and monitors can easily consume 100 watts of power while they're running. Minimizing the power usage is driven by both cost and the environmental factors. Um, to address the power management concerns of Windows, um, they introduced this in Windows Vista. It relies on power management capabilities built into the computer to perform power management services. If you go down to your Start button um, and go down and put the little arrow, you can sleep, restart it, log off, or switch users. But if you sleep it, it does not turn off your computer. You don't lose anything, and you can bring it back up. But it does help minimize the use of power while you're not using it. It puts it in like a hibernate state for like a hybrid sleep. Hybrid, it saves the content of the memory to the disk when entering the three state effectively. This means the computer is in a different state. It's hybrid sleep. It's disabled by default. Um, as you can see, I put that in sleep mode. I'll have to look and see if that comes across as a black screen. I did put it in sleep mode just so hopefully you can see what it does do, and then you just have to kind of move the mouse or you can hit the enter on the keypad to do that. There's also different power plans out there. I have mine hooked up to a battery backup, and through it helps with the usage of the batteries and make sure that your computer doesn't crash, which is always a good thing. And let's see. And if you click the start button and go to the control panel, you can click system and security right up here, and then you can click the power options, which is right here. Under the preferred plans, you go and click the power option button. At the left side, you can choose what the power button does. You can choose to turn it off if you hit that, or change when the computer sleeps. You can require a password on wake up. You can choose what you want your power buttons to do. Under here, you can select change plan settings. Uh, should choose to sleep and display the settings that you want on your computer. If it's idle for 10 minutes, it'll turn the display off, or you can put the computer to sleep within 30 minutes. You can change these and make it whatever you want. You can turn the display off if you want it left on for an hour. Uh, I figure if I'm not using mine in 10 minutes, it can go ahead and turn the display off. You also have advanced power settings that you can do here. You can select the power plan that you want to customize and then choose the settings that reflect how you want your computer to manage power. Um, you can change the settings that are currently unavailable, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You can restore the plan defaults. If you go in there and you change a bunch of stuff and you realize that you've just made a worse mess, you can just go down and restore the plan defaults. You can power saver, you can change the plan settings for it also. It saves energy by reducing your computer's performance where possible. Again, it's basically the same thing. Turn the power display off after 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and put that 10 minutes and put the computer to sleep in 15 minutes. And we'll put that as an hour. And all you have to do is just click Save Settings, and it will save them automatically. The away mode or the sleep mode is also handy if um, you're out of town or something and you want to connect through your computer, through your phone, or through your laptop. It won't turn it off, and you can turn it off, turn it on remotely by selecting and putting in your password that you want to use. So if you needed some files off of your computer, you could do that. Um, you can also define how long you want it to be on battery. Uh, I've lost my train of thought. And of course, you have to realize that anything that you do, such as your background settings, here you can see that mine changed because I like the graphics, but that all takes power. The visual effects, the themes, the desktop backgrounds, the screensavers. If you have multiple monitors, of course, it all takes up power. If you go down here, you can personalize your computer. You can change the themes. You can see it will shuffle through them. You can do a slideshow. You can do just colors. You can do sounds. All of this, of course, takes up power, but I don't think it takes up that much, and I like it. So, so this is the end of the power management on chapter 3.